Hello everyone, this is Nirmal here for Technique, and in this video we'll do a comparison of the Lumia 540 dual SIM with the Lumia 640 dual SIM and see which is better device in this price point. So the 640 was announced at the Mobile World Congress, and this is the device in the mid-range segment, and this was announced in India a couple of months back, and this sports a 5-inch HD display. It's powered by the Snapdragon 400 quad-core chipset with 1GB RAM and 60. So it sports a Snapdragon 400 quad-core chipset with 1GB RAM and 8GB internal storage. It sports an 8-megapixel rear camera and a front 1-megapixel camera and a 2500 mAh battery. So it runs Windows Phone 8.1 with the latest update too. Now talking about the 540, we just launched last month and now it's available in India. This again sports a 5-inch HD display. It's powered by the Snapdragon 200 quad-core chipset with 1GB RAM and 8GB internal storage. Again we have a 8-megapixel rear camera and a front 5-megapixel camera. So the difference between these two devices in terms of the specs is the processor, which is the Snapdragon 200 on this 540 and the Snapdragon 400 on the 640. And apart from that, you also have a front facing 5-megapixel camera on the 540, while the 640 has a 1-megapixel camera. So both these devices run Windows Phone 8.1 with the latest Genim update. So now let's go into the detailed aspect. First up, let's see the design and build quality. So you can see here, design wise, both these devices are exactly same. Not really a big difference between these two devices in terms of design. So it looks almost similar in terms of design. It has curved finishing all around, and you can see even the rear panel display, the rear panel finishing, and you can see the curved edges towards the rear panel is also almost similar, and you can see the thickness and overall design language is very similar on both these devices. Now there are certain changes. You can see the front camera, you can see it's a bigger unit here and it's a smaller unit, you can see here. So that's the only major change, and both these devices also have the on-screen buttons instead of the capacitive buttons. So that's something with the new series Lumia devices, and you can see the Microsoft branding. And here we have the speakers located on the 540 in this manner, while the 640 has a round speaker. So that's the only difference in terms of the design and build. So in terms of the design and build quality, both these devices are really good and have almost similar design. So there is no real winner in terms of the design and build quality. Now moving on to the display, again both these devices are almost same 5-inch HD display. It's 1280 by 720p, and both have the clear black technology and almost everything you need on the HD display. So again the display is exactly same. You can see the viewing angles are very much similar. The touch response is again very smooth on both these devices, and we can't really choose one device over the other here because it's the same display, the IPS LCD panel with HD resolution on both these devices. Now talking about the software and performance, software again they are almost same, the Windows Phone 8.1 with update 2, and you get almost every other feature available in the Windows Phone 8.1. Now talking about the performance, here there is a difference because the 640 sports a Snapdragon 400 quad-core chipset, and this has better gaming experience, and the overall performance is much better than what you see on the 540 with the 200 chipset. And apart from that, both these devices have 1GB RAM and 8GB internal storage, and they are expandable, and you can install apps on the SD card. So in these aspects both these devices are same, but in the performance and gaming aspect, we would say the Lumia 640 with the Snapdragon 400 quad-core chipset wins, and Lumia's 540 is lower in terms of the overall performance when compared to the 640. So that's the performance side. Now moving on to the camera, again although both these devices have the 8-megapixel rear camera with LED flash, here there is a difference because in the camera aspect both these devices have almost same performance, and overall the quality looks almost similar, but there is a difference here in terms of the video recording. The 640 has a 400 chipset and it supports 1080p recording, while the 540 with the 200 chipset supports only 480p recording. That's a huge difference in terms of the video quality. So the rear winner is the 640 in terms of the camera experience. Now talking about the front cam, the 540 has a 5-megapixel camera, and it's better than the 1-megapixel camera on the 640, and you can get better selfies on the 540 with the selfie app when compared to the 640. So the winner in terms of the overall camera experience, we would still say the 640, except if you're looking for great selfie experience, then you should be getting the 540. Now talking about the battery life, again there is a big difference here. The 540 comes with only 2200 milliamp hour battery, while the 640 has a 2500 milliamp hour battery. So the battery performance on the 640 is slightly better than what you see on the 540. So where does the 640 have the advantage? 640 has a better camera, and you can say the performance and the gaming experience is much better than the Snapdragon 200 on the 540, and also the battery performance. And there is one big difference between these two devices in terms of hardware. That is, when Windows 10 will be released in a couple of months time, Microsoft has already mentioned that some of the features might be dependent upon the processor and hardware. So we are expecting the 640 to get better features than the 540 because of the Snapdragon 400 and 200 chipset difference. And apart from that, we don't really see any big difference. And the 640 is now priced cheaper than the 540, which is priced at 10,200, while the 640 is, you can get it for 9,999. So all in all, we would say the 640 with the 5-inch display and Snapdragon 400 chipset is a better choice than the 540, unless you are really specific or particular about the selfie experience. So that was the detailed comparison of the Lumia 540 with the Lumia 640. Hope you like this video. If you have any queries, drop in a comment and we'll be glad to help you out with the queries. If you like this video, do hit the like button and also subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. Thanks for watching this video. Have a great day.